Listen, if you're applying for a job, you need to avoid these mistakes when it comes to your CV. First thing is going to be font. Make sure you stick to one font and it's consistent throughout your whole CV. Also stick to Arial, Calibri. It looks professional. Don't use Comic Sans or any other funky fonts like that. Next is going to be colors. Do not do that. Don't start adding random colors, splitting sections out. Just stick to black and white. The font should be white and the background should be black. Keep it professional. Next is going to be full stops. Now, at the end of every sentence, typically you can add a full stop or you don't add a full stop. The key thing here is consistency. So if you're going to add a full stop, make sure you add it at the end of every single point on your CV. Remember, formatting and consistency is going to be key. It's pretty much the theme of this whole video. Next is going to be capital letters. So depending on what words you're using, certain words will be capitalized. Make sure that is standard across the whole of your CV. So for example, if you're going to write financial services and you've got capital F, capital S, make sure that's consistent across the whole of your CV. Let's talk about consistent formatting. So you've got your sections of your CV. Say for example, your work experience. Make sure each of the work experience sections are in the same format, right? So if you got the date, whether that's in months, years, etc., make sure that's reflected across all of the work experience sections. If you're using bullet points, make sure you use the same type of bullet points across the whole of the CV. There's going to be language formatting. So obviously, if you're in the UK versus the US, they use Z, we use S in certain words. So make sure that's consistent throughout your CV. Obviously, in the UK, use UK spelling. And the last one is going to be alignment. Make sure everything is aligned and nothing is out of alignment. Make sure you use the margin ruler on the top of Word to make sure everything is nice and consistent.